Heyo, welcome to my channel. I'm Teddy, and today I'll be showing you how to get this beautiful pink everyday look using the Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless Unconditional Love Palette. If you want to just jump over into the tutorial, you can go ahead and look down in the crotch bar for some timestamps. And that, I'd like to tell you guys a little bit. By Teddy, I discovered my love for makeup about 2 years ago during theater SFX makeup classes, and I just found out that I was kind of okay at it. I started just trying out different things, being really experimental. Ended up getting a job at a beauty store. They were like, hey, you don't have to wear makeup, but it's strongly encouraged. I was like, okay, let me try out, what I can do with makeup. I discovered that I really liked it, and it was a nice way of just expressing myself. That's a little bit about me. So without further ado, let's go on to the tutorial. All right, so I start off with the Morphe equalizer primer for my full face. I just get a little bit on my finger. Oh! Apply to my whole face. And then I'm also going to put on my eye primer. We're just going to apply that with finger. And because I have really large pores on my nose, I like to go in with the E.l.f. poreless primer. So now that our face is all fresh and primed, we're gonna go in with foundation. And I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way. I don't really love this foundation, but it's what I got, and it's what I use for this look. I just go ahead and lather that on. Excuse me. Oh, I never said what brush I'm using, but this is the classic foundation brush from Eco Tools. You can honestly use whatever brush you normally use for foundation. I have no you have to use this brush, but I'm using the Eco Tools classic foundation brush. And then I'm gonna go in with my Born This Way concealer, and this is in the color Pearl. What I like to do before I actually start blending everything out is I like to do my concealer and my bronzer at the same time, just because then I can blend them together and it's not competing with each other. And this is Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer by color Saddle. Blending some stuff out, and this is actually normally a foundation brush by It. This is the Love is the Foundation brush. Really cute, and I just love It brushes, and plus for every $1 that people spend on It brushes, they donate $1, which that's really important to me, at least. I'm just gonna blend out this concealer. So I started doing makeup looks on some Facebook groups a long time ago. like, I say a long time ago, but it was like 2-3 months ago. And the admins and a lot of the members were just so supportive, and they were always like, oh my god, I love your looks, these are great. And I honestly didn't have that much confidence in my makeup abilities, and at the time I was working, and I'd have to do my makeup every day, or not every day, but I'd have to do my makeup pretty often anyway. So I just started to post to them, and they really they just really uplifted me, and they were like, you're so good, and you're great, like not trying to brag or anything, because I still am very humbled, because I'm like, I'm not great. I know nothing about makeup other than these colors look pretty on my face. But they just started asking like how I did things, what products I would use, and it got me like thinking like, hey, people actually want to see. I was like, okay, if they want to see like my process, because it's not like the formula that most people use for makeup, I was like, I'll show them my processes. And so I started to like actually like post on Instagram and post to the beauty forums a lot more. And then whenever I moved out here to Phoenix, my friend Anthony was like, hey, I really want to start up a YouTube channel. And so I was like, I got a pretty good idea of what I want to do. So I started, thinking of makeup tutorials, and this was my signature look. This was the look that I always went for because it was easy to do. I knew what I was doing. It wasn't like, oh, I have to think of something, If I couldn't think of anything creative for the day, this is what I do. I'm going to move on to highlight, and I'm using this Revolution Pro HD Powder Contour Kit. So then I'm going to take this more white color for the spots that I'm like, this needs a lot of highlight. So I do this normally right above the eyebrows. I use very light beige-ish color. Actually one of like the cheapest palettes that I've ever seen for contour kits. Little line of just bam. So, as some people watching may know, I just recently moved from Louisiana to Phoenix, Arizona. I've been out here quite a few times to be with my fiance for like little breaks and stuff like that. Visiting a place and living in a place is very different. Like, you can visit somewhere and it's like, oh, we're just here and we can just party every day and stuff like that. And then like living there is like, I gotta get a job. And Phoenix is just so like hustle and bustle, and there's always something's going on. There's always an event. As for Louisiana, it was like, oh yeah, we have the festival coming in 3 weeks. Find something to do until then. For blush, we're going to go in with Revolution Blusher Reloaded, and this one is in the color Rose Kiss. I'm going to do my contour on my nose. The reason why I don't do my contour on my nose whenever I do my face is because my nose needs a lot more attention in my eyes than my face does. So we're going to go back. I take the Eco Tools Flower Detail Brush, and this is what I also used for highlighter, but I just kind of get some of the powder out, and it's going to soften up all of this bronze. So then I'm going to take well, I didn't realize how much Revolution I use until now. But my Revolution translucent powder, I live by this. Just take it and put a little bit in the cap like that. And then this is actually an Ulta Beauty brand brush. Ulta Beauty brand brush. It's just their powder brush. Use whatever you like. So we're gonna preheat our ovens to 325 and start to bake. Alright, so this is my Revolution Forever Flawless for Unconditional Love palette. This is my gem. Like, this is my everything. It's all these very pink and lavender and reds. My palette looks disgusting. It's a little used. It's my daily go-to. But for this look, I go in with the color blushes with a flat-ish sort of brush. The Morphe Hit the Lights brushes, it came in its own little package.
I thought you want me to hit the light.
No, Hit the Lights is the name of the palette. Okay. We're just gonna get the crease. And we're gonna take the blushes again, but just kind of get a little bit on there. And we're gonna take the color Love Letter. So we're gonna go back with the first brush that we used, same brush that we originally used for the blushes, and since it's got a little bit of the blush on there, we're gonna go in with Koi. Then we're gonna go in with First Date with the same brush, because you just kind of want it to blend together. I made them work, so they work. Going with the Love Letters color. And we're going to do our bottom waterline, but not too close. So we're going to take a nice big fluffy brush. They have like 3 of them in here. This is like the smallest of the really big 3. And I take just the smallest amount of sweat. Like, I don't even like brush it in there, just kind of like tap it on. And we're gonna kind of smoke this out. I'm using Sex Kitten by Tarte. You can really use whatever eyeliner best suits you. I'm gonna kind of like get in close, so I'm just gonna be back whenever I'm done with my eyeliner. So next I'm gonna take my EcoTools micro blending brush, and I just kind of like to pull all of this up. My Revolution highlight palette and just take this white color, kind of get it on the sides. So not so much the very middle. But get it on the sides of the brush. And I do the underneath of my brow. Damn, that looks good. All right. So now we're gonna take our powder brush and we're just gonna kind of like get the, and I highlight my nose very lightly with the same white. This only works if you're pale. Trying to basically knock off all this extra cake. There's gonna be a lot of dust. So then we're gonna take this Maybelline Great Lash mascara. It's not my favorite mascara, but it's what I've like. I grew up on Maybelline because it was like the cheap drugstore. It's what I could steal from my mom, you know? I mean, I wouldn't like steal it, but I'd like take it, use it, and then be like, So next I'm gonna go in with this lip primer by Ulta. It's really not that important. I like it because it hydrates my lips more than lip gloss does and more than most lipsticks do because they dry everything out. So, and I did a lip scrub before I started all this, so all the dead skin's off. And then I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Jelly Pop lip gloss. It smells so good. It's like watermelon infused. I just love this stuff. My old roommate actually like inspired me to get it because she was like, oh my god, I need a jelly lip gloss because we were gonna be Visco girls for Halloween. Well, we were gonna be dead Visco girls, and so we had to get a super wet looking jelly lip gloss, and so e.l.f. won. From here, I'd say that we're just about done, except for our Tarte Stay Spray. So, as you guys can tell, this is my first... So, as you guys can tell, this is my first video, so we're still working out the kinks with some lights and everything like that. And hit the little bell notification so that you can see whenever I come out with my next tutorial or on my next look. Subscribe, and be sure to drop a like. Hope you guys enjoy it. Just bear with me. I'm learning. It's my first video. Sometimes the lighting's not going to look great. Then go follow me on Instagram, where I'll be posting a different look every week, kind of working out everything because I did just move out to Phoenix, trying to figure everything out, where everything's going to land and everything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks. Bye. Are you filming?
What?
Are you filming? You are. The blue light doesn't go off or on. It just stays on, and for some reason it just randomly turns off, even if you're filming or not.
Wow, having a mental breakdown, not even starting your channel.